So there was a time that I gave lots of fucks, too many of them. And so now I'm at a point where it's just like, shit goes to the wind. First time I decided to cut my hair, it was just like fuck this, I don't have time for this. Like, new me, new everything, I needed all that shit gone. And I kind of feel like it's my thing now. It's like my Halle Berry. I did it again after I left the mental health facility that I went to last March 9th, last year, yeah. I've always suffered with anxiety, OCD sort of issues, and I never understood what it was. I just thought it was just people get nervous, and then it started to exacerbate over the last 2 years. And then I just, I couldn't think straight. I was anxious all the time. I was having these sort of ruminating thoughts about hurting myself or hurting someone I loved, or just quote unquote going crazy. And I didn't have a cell phone, I didn't have internet, I didn't get to flex for the gram, I was on Facebook. I think I wasn't able before that to understand that it's a disease, because it's hard for people to negotiate in their heads, especially women of color, that that's something that is an actual illness. It's like someone having cancer, or someone, being chronically sick from a disease that they can see, that they can feel. And I just knew that it was time for me to say, okay, I need to set aside time for myself to get healthy. And I like to say that it was probably the most poignant 3 weeks of my adult life. It's just me dealing in my shit, which for me is the first time I've ever just had to deal with me. Let somebody take care of me and admit that I need help. I had hidden so much about myself, about my sexual orientation, about who I was at my core. And so once I met my fiance 7 years ago, I couldn't hide it anymore. I felt such a strong reaction to this woman that I refused to make everybody else comfortable, right? I just wanted to scream it from the mountaintops, and that's exactly what I did. No, she's not my friend. No, she's not my roommate. Bitch, this is my fiance. Let's call her what she is. Let's not play this game, okay? I won't kiss her, make you comfortable, but if you call her my roommate one more time, I will stick my tongue all the way down her throat. All the way down. Let's just call a spade a spade. So when I went home to South Carolina with no hair and tattoos and all my gayness the first time, everyone was like, oh my God, she done went to the hell in a handbasket. Mind you, I was homecoming queen, yearbook editor, cheerleader, all this shit that I didn't want to do, but I did it because I thought that's what I had to do. People were they couldn't put me into the box that they had when they had, seen me with men, or they had seen me doing everything right and getting up at 9 a.m. and going to work and coming home and all of these sorts of things. I would get a lot of, so pretty for a gay girl though. Can you not find any men? And I'd be like, I don't want dick. I don't. I don't know what to tell you. That's what, I don't want it. I don't give people the opportunity to sort of cut me off, because I'm ain't gonna be none of that. We're gonna have to have a conversation about this first. And I'm gonna have to read you back, front, sideways, and then you can decide to leave because you don't like my attitude. But it won't be because I like vagina and I married a woman. I'm not willing to not be who I am, or to water down who I am. I found a reason, and that reason lived in her, for me to sort of, really live my truest self. We always say you keep me on the ground, I'll keep you flying, and that's how we navigate. And the last year has just really been such a transformative year, and sort of self-congratulations, and just living and treating myself and doing everything that makes me happy, just twirling and having fun and feeling better, and being able to understand if I'm anxious, this is today, this is not life. I'm just shit goes to the wind. Whatever the fuck I want to do, I do. And I've sort of gained a lot more non-negotiables than I've ever had, where I'm no, not today, not today. Like, if you compromise my mental health, you gotta go. I can't have you. If you compromise my happiness, you got to go. If you compromise my outfit and I think that you're eating a hot dog and you may get it on my shirt, you have to go. Like, and it's taken a lot for me to be that person because I'm a yes person. I say yes, I say yes, I say yes. And now I'm like, I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna do that. And my give a fuck levels are at an all-time low. Like they are off the chart. Like you can't even see them. The one thing I love most about myself, my current self, myself today, is my don't give a fuckness. I just go with the flow, and I know I'm one of those, you love me or you don't, and I finally learned that I love me, and I think I'm pretty good, and I'm pretty awesome, and if you do, amazing. If you don't, it's okay. But being able to be just 100% comfortable in who I am and all that I am, perfectly imperfect, it's the pinnacle for me because I haven't always been there. So today, right now, that is my favorite thing about myself, is that I don't give a fuck. That's it. Just like a dickhead, because I don't want to sound like a dick, like Dickie.
No, don't.
Okay, good.